Welcome to Kern Evolved.
Everybody hear me all right? Let me get my notes real quick. My presentation is Documents They Are Alive. By that I don't mean that your documents are dead. I don't mean that paper documents are dead by any means. But this is a presentation about how business documents can come alive for your organization, how workflow can be leveraged to improve productivity and improve the bottom line. So technology is going to continue to evolve, but there are three key changes in economics, business, and technology that are changing things for many organizations and making document workflow easier. The first change is that job responsibilities are changing. Either for you or some of your employees over the last couple of years, your job responsibilities have increased. And if you were here yesterday, you heard Rob Hayden talk a little bit about career pathing. And with increased job responsibilities, this is an opportunity for you to take on some new skills and new responsibility and create your own career path. The second change is that storage is getting cheaper. If you remember a couple of years ago, a terabyte hard drive used to cost $1,000 and it occupied as much desk space as your office phone. Now that same hard drive can be $100 or less, and it's about the size of your phone. Storage costs are coming way down. And now I need my notes for this next part. And the reason that storage is coming down is that there's an increasing demand and there's exponential growth of storage. Quick statistic, data is growing at a compound rate of 40% annually. By 2020, the world's data consumption is going to be 45 zettabytes. Probably have no idea what a zettabyte is. Just to give you an idea, there's gigabyte, terabyte, petabyte, exabyte, then zettabyte. No one storage device has ever held an entire zettabyte. That is basically 1.1 trillion gigabytes. And in 2020, that is for our 8 billion people on this planet. That's a terabyte per person. So maybe it's time to clean up those unread Gmail messages. I personally have about 15,000. It's probably time to just get a new account. The other part of this is decentralized storage. It means that files are no longer only on your desktop or on a corporate share drive. You might be using a service like Dropbox. That way you can access it on your phone, you can access it on your iPad, you can access those files when you're home. That leads me to my third point, that these devices that we're bringing to work, your iPad, your phone, these are creating an always-on workspace. And that's enabled by good 4G access, but that also means that your work is going to follow you home. So it might mean that you can work when you're at the airport, but it also means you might be working at your kid's soccer game or something. So like it or not, your workspace is always on. In the past, for many organizations, making changes in IT was like pushing a rock up a hill. It was very difficult, very challenging. It took a monumental effort with cross departments working together to make something happen. Now, IT decisions are being driven down to the department level, and it's easier than ever to take control of IT for your department and implement something and make a change and create a better workflow. Workflow used to look like this for some organizations. In some organizations it still does. It was the green screen. And for others, a lot still today, document management looks like this. Stacks of paper, very difficult to work with. So this is a quote from Gartner. The convergence of cloud, social, mobile, and information into a unified set of forces is shaping almost every IT-related decision. What this is really saying is that you are changing every IT-related decision. It's no longer made by just your CTO. Every department is involved in the IT making decisions today. So the big idea of this presentation is that APIs in cloud technology are enabling, and the open compatibility of software technologies are enabling you to integrate your business documents with your workflow process. So how does your work flow? This is just going to build in the back. So a workflow process is a little bit like a best practice. A lot of you have best practices for your business. The big difference is that a best practice is the way you should work, and a workflow is the way that you do work. So if you haven't taken the time for your organization or for your department to document your workflow process, even if you're not trying to digitize it, by outlining your process, it helps you visualize how the way you work, and it may be giving you the opportunity to make some improvements. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about document workflow, it's a quick plug, go ahead and see Justin Oliver during the tour session, Justin right there. Learn a little bit about what we're doing for Edge. Other than that, thank you very much. Look forward to talking to everybody.